Okay, I think it's time to start. You can just stay there for a little while. Yeah. Today, I'd like you to start lying on your belly. Clear your mat off. Get your bolster off to the side. Lie on your belly. Turn your head to the right. Yeah. I'm not even using the wall today, so I could put a couple. Yeah. All right. And then check in. Feel what you feel. A few little details. You can have the toes turning in, the big toes almost touching, and the heels dropping out to the sides. Lift your knees up a moment and increase that a little bit. It's not a big move, but it is a felt sensation. It's internal rotation on each leg and into each hip. And then let the shoulders rest. Feel your front side and how it contacts the floor, the mat. Let yourself weigh in heavy. No, it's perfect. Yeah. Lift your head and slowly turn through the center. Turn to the left, right cheek on the floor. Notice the sensation that comes with the turn. Notice the sensation differences side to side. Now, we all favor one side of the body. No one is truly ambidextrous. And how we favor one side will impact the shoulder, the neck, upper back. And resting heavy, use the shape and the corresponding sensation to open your practice. All right, now go ahead and come out of the shape, roll onto your back, have your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Interlock your fingers under your head. With no bolster, it can be strong in one or both shoulders. If there's a shoulder issue, you'll know that. Good. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Slowly turn your head to the right once again. Now, without so much gravitational impact that you had lying on your belly. Now, slowly increase the turn, eyes closed, increase the turn, kindly, confidently, safely find the limit of the turn and rest. And slowly turn through the center, second side, turn to the left. The potential exists, according to the textbooks, to be able to have the cheekbone, even the outer orbit of each eye in the palm of each hand. That's about 100. That's about 90 degrees. Okay. If you have that by chance, then we simply maintain it. Now, we each have anomalies, structural anomalies in the body, so we don't push for whatever the textbook says ever. It's not just range of motion of the neck and head, it's mobility, flexibility, movement of all the contents, the vital contents of the neck itself, everything under the skin. Bring your head back to the middle. And slowly releasing your arms, start to reach overhead toward the center of the room. Okay? You may notice that your hands touch the floor, perhaps, maybe not. If they touch the floor, how much bend is in the elbow? Observe and notice. It's like we're artists and we're scientists. And all good scientists remain objective. All good artists remain uncritical. Otherwise, creativity will never come through. Having observed the shape, let's begin to play with it. Spread the fingers. Start to reach a little more dynamically away, as if you were standing in the parking lot, you'd be reaching for the sky. Let the chin come up a little bit, the throat open. I sense grimacing. Should we support the arm? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Good. All right. Now bring all your fingers in. Make a fist, fingers in, thumbs over the top. And squeeze. Squeeze all your digits equally. So close your eyes and feel for that. And reach away. Now, even if it means bringing your hands up toward the ceiling some in order to extend the elbows more. and keep squeezing. The steady, steady pressure. Contrary to popular belief, it's compression that is remarkably healing and restoring. How do you give all those knuckles the same amount of pressure? There's 3 in each digit. It's a lot of joints. Even if it means raising your arms up toward the ceiling now, start to bring your fists together, potentially pressing them together. So come up toward the ceiling. Yep. Now fists together. You're giving yourself a fist bump. Yeah. But toward the floor. Over toward the floor. There. Now. There. Yes. You're in the shaky territory. There's where we want to be. Press your fists, extend your elbows. That's nice. Feel your feet on the floor, your belly hollowed out, dropping your spine into the floor. Straight back. Now press. Yes, there you go. Press them. It's very doable. It takes effort, but you're in a very doable place. Yes. Feel the opening multidimensionally around your heart space, which is your rib cage and your lungs. The back, the front, the sides. Squeeze your fingers, squeeze your thumbs. Not your jaw, not your face. And then slowly release your arms out a little wider and open your fingers slowly and feel the feedback that comes with now spreading the fingers once again. Strongly spread the fingers. Stretch the webbing, stretch the skin in the palm. Even if it means widening your arms some, extend your elbows fully. Get into the unused corner of each elbow. Good. Press the feet into the floor slightly. Move more of your low and mid back into the floor slightly. And reach. Head heavy. Bring your hands back underneath your head. Interlock the fingers. Go for the awkward version. Switch the interlock from last time. And feel the impact of the weight of your head in your resting hands. One at a time, extend your legs out. Good. Lift the chin high, open your throat, and keeping that open-throated quality, slowly turn your head to the right. Don't go for the maximum, go for the feedback. Find any speed bumps and slow down for them. And we'll go through them, not around them. And then rest in the shape. And bring your head through the center slowly. Chin up, chin up, chin up. Shoulders heavy. Slowly turn to the left. What is revealed by having the chin lifted so high? Oftentimes, we'll find a link to a sensation up in the upper part of the neck, links to a tightness or rigidity down into the shoulder or upper back. That's very valuable. Okay, bring your head back to the middle. And release your arms to your sides. Rest there a moment. See, deep work brings deep rest. Feel the rest that you're having here and the implications of it as compared to a rest that comes with 15 minutes of strenuous hiking. And then you stop, you enjoy the view, you rest to catch your breath. This is different. Different work, different rest. Okay, bend your knees, have your feet on the floor. And if you don't have it yet, Pippa should have brought you a strap. And it's on your right side. And right here, Oceana. And open the strap up and fold it in half twice so that you end up quartering the strap. Hold it overhead, shoulder width apart. And keep your hands just away from the ends of the strap, which include the buckle on one end. Yeah. Okay, and look at your wrists. Look at your setup and see that your wrists are open the same front and back, so the knuckles aren't cocked back. Okay, press toward the ceiling. And once again, squeezing the strap, firm your grip equally. Come in. There. That's it. All right, and then squeezing the same once again with all your fingers. See, well, I'm going to talk about this in a second. Slowly begin to lower now as you also tug on the strap as if to tear it apart. Lower overhead. Now you're using the strap as leverage to extend the elbows. That will be the primary focus. Very straight extended elbows, which means you may not go so low to the floor. But you're making amazing progress. And just remember, the same pace that got you this far will keep you going further. Yeah. Come up towards the ceiling. Firm your grip. Now lower. Lower slowly. That's it. Now feel how the spine wants to arch a little bit as you reach. Okay, let's balance that out by moving the belly and low back down, press into the feet some, tear on the strap, squeeze all 10 fingers, and extend the elbows. You're working on your fingers, your thumbs, your elbows, your shoulders, all at the same time. Feel the fullness in your rib cage, the length in your spine. And feel potentially the fatigue. And if you got into some shaky, uncertain territory, you found your yoga. From your feet through your center, keep tearing on the strap, squeeze all your 10 digits and slowly raise toward the ceiling. You got to go slow. Let the fatigue work for you. Slower. Yeah. The speed comes automatically. We have to practice slowly. It's the Tai Chi approach. Now move your hands in, choking up on the strap. Now it's similar to what we had before without the strap. Now you have a fist. You're squeezing and tearing the strap and slowly lowering. Let your feet and your center support you. How do you do that? Be very patient with yourself. Okay, the more you've practiced, the more range of motion, the more freedom you have in the shoulders, the more you can squeeze, the more you can tear, the more you can reach. If you're new to the practice or you found something interesting, then work less. You might even find yourself working hardly at all here for a moment. Let the leverage of the strap support some deep and useful work. From your feet through your center, slowly, slowly, slowly raise. The degree of effort is up to you. There is no wrong. The only right way is what you deem to be the healing and helpful way. Once up, tear the strap again, press straight up toward the ceiling. Broaden your upper back as if to press the middle of your upper back more into the floor by pushing the strap away. Just a moment. Put a breath into your upper back and then gently release. Set the strap aside. Put your hands out to the sides in a T shape, palms down. Ah, begin to reach from your center out through all your fingers. Extend the elbows, spread the fingers, and then maximize the surface area against the floor. Generally speaking, when we when we get the base of the first finger and the underside of the wrist and the palm more fully onto the floor, the shoulder compensates. Okay? That's normal. That's how compensation patterns work. So you notice that and play with it. The other end of the hands is the shoulder, and you can bring the shoulder down away from the ears, the shoulder blade a little more toward the floor. All we can do is unwind the blockages. That's what time and practice are for. Now put a little extra focus, a little extra attention into your left arm, chin high. Slowly turn your head to the right. What degree of effort, what frame of mind would help you heal, would help you undo something that's in your way? And slowly come back to the center. Emphasize the right side, the right arm, the contact of the right hand and palm and arm and shoulder to the floor as you turn to the left. Yeah. We don't want to stretch the limit. We don't want to push the limit. We want to undo. It makes it safe and sustainable. And bring your head back to the center. And release your arms to your sides. Palms up at your sides. Extend your legs out. Stretch your body. Okay, stretch a little bit and rest. Let everything synchronize and catch up inside. In just a moment, we're going to stand up. I'm just preparing your mind. It's a big shift. Now, when you're ready, you'll bend your knees, roll to one side, and stand. Oh, if you have socks on, it's better to take your socks off. It's a big flush on the circulatory system to stand up now. If you get lightheaded, use the wall. And if you're standing facing the center of the room, you'll take a quarter of a turn to the left, line your heels up on the back edge of the mat, have your hands on your waist, and widen your legs. Turn the heels out a lot. Turn the heels out, toes in. Okay. See, how did we open the practice? Lying on your belly, toes in, heels out. It's internal rotation. That was passive. This is active. Good. Firm the thighs now. Make both your legs very strong. Squeeze them. If your eyes open, look straight ahead. Hands on your waist, and then start to bring the pubic bone up toward the ceiling. On the back side is the tailbone. The tailbone goes toward the floor. We keep the chest open, the spine long. Feel your hips go forward. That's gravity. Okay, bring your pelvis under your shoulders. Under, there. Yeah, feel different? Yeah. Okay, so keep that and move the tailbone down. Yeah. Your legs are too wide. Bring your legs a little bit together. There you go. Good. All right, release the shape. Come down on the floor and have a seat. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Measure 2 hands away from your pubic bone. So it's good. Rest your hands on your knees. Okay. I rarely do this, but I'm going to do it now. It's because we have a few people in teacher training, and it's a nice opportunity for all of us really to just look around the room. Look around the room and see the different shapes. Yeah. Same pose. Everybody has a different shape. Why do we try to put ourselves in the same box? Okay. Now close your eyes and feel your shape. There's no right or wrong. Thinking only makes it so. That's Hamlet. Slowly curve. We came in with different constitutions. We all have a different history. Okay. Keep curving. A curve. Yeah, forehead. Walk your hands out. That's it. You got it. Good. Let gravity assist you. Let the shape do the work. Don't try to overcome. Don't try to get it right. Fact is, we're here for happy, healthy hips and a fully functioning spine. how's this feel down here? Anything we're doing, bring the radiating pain. Okay, okay. Okay. Raise up. And bring your heels in close. You can use your hands and snug them in. Don't force them in, but snug them in close. And again, lots of different shapes. Slowly start to curve. It'll be different. It puts more emphasis into the groin and the inner thigh for sure. Well, not for sure, for most. And for many, a little more pressure into the low back. Can you feel that? Yeah. It's right there. Yeah. Yeah. Right. This is the stickiest point in your whole body. Yeah. It hurts now. Yeah, but not because of the shape. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let the shape work on you. Raise up. Sukhasana. Have your left leg in the front. Okay. Heels out by the knees. So bring them away. I'll do it for you. Just rest. There you go. Okay. Observe the shape, the heels out by the knees. And close your eyes. See, the shape could already be working in a hip. Already. So why push? Why go too quickly? Slowly curve. Did that. Let's do something different. Feel the shape. Head heavy, hands on the floor, shoulders broaden. Some need to support with the hands and arms. As necessary, that's fine. Push your sacrum all the way to the wall. Now press right there as you curve. Press with your legs. Drop your shoulders. Raise up slowly. Switch the cross of the legs. There. With your legs. Get the same shape, heels by the knees, and slowly curve again. With your legs. You got it. Yeah. Yes. Can you feel the potency of the shape? And let it be enough. While you're here, I want to make sure. There. So just out a little from where you were. It's out a little bit, and over time, the heels are going to go that way. Yeah, it's Good. Now curve. Good. Raise yourself up. And then releasing from the shape, come to all fours. Change the cross. Do that again. And have your bolster at your side. You may decide to put it between your heels, lengthwise between your heels. Here's the shape. Your knees and your feet about hip width apart, maybe a little wider. Yeah. Oh, you didn't get a bolster. All right. Keep your heels pointing straight up toward the ceiling. Toes back, toenails on the mat. And slowly start to sit back. All right. If you want to add support on top of the bolster. If, yeah. Okay. So teensy weensy bit. More support, Michael. Okay. All right. Soften your spine. Let the back muscles release. That's enough. And slowly curve forward. Walk your hands out. Fold on the groin. Hands and arms about shoulder width apart. Okay, follow along. All right, fingers and hands and elbows and shoulders. Spread the fingers, extend the elbows, reach, but it's not just a reach, it's also a press into the mat to move some weight, some pressure, some emphasis through your spine, sit bones toward the heels. So your arms are strong, the elbows lift up toward the ceiling, head heavy. Whole back side broadening. And tailbone toward the heels. The belly can lift some. With the belly lifting and toned, feel the breath spread through your body. And slowly raise, back up. Have a little walk. Let's check it out. Just walk. All right. It's okay. Good. All right. Release the shape and come onto your back. Head on the floor, unless it creates unnecessary tension or strain in your neck, then you could support your head with the bolster. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Arms at your sides, palms down. Feel the support of your feet. Put them in a place where they feel supportive. And then slowly bring your right knee toward the center of your chest. Keep your hands on the floor, head heavy, arms resting. Slowly bring the right knee toward the center chest. Just feel the effort, the work in the hip. Now, keeping that quality, knee towards you, it's a small movement, but bring your knee towards your right shoulder. Slightly out toward the right shoulder. It's a slow journey. It ain't far, but it's slow and thoughtful. And now, reach up, take the back of the thigh, so you interlock your fingers on the back of the thigh, under the calf, high up under the crease of the knee. Let the calf muscle rest down in your fingers, and take over the work in your leg with your arms. For a moment, there might be a blend of both. Now bring the knee slowly back toward the center of the chest. The hands and arms doing most of the work. Any feedback? Good. Release slowly your foot to the floor. Can you feel the space that you create from the compression? How relieving it is to the system? All right. Maintain the memory of the spaciousness. Keep that as you slowly bring the left knee toward the center chest, minus your arms and hands. It's a simple, well, in theory, it seems simple, it looks simple, but holy cow, all kinds of things have to happen inside for this movement to happen, especially fully and with the most degree of health. And now move the knee slowly out, a little bit more. It's just an inch or two out toward the left shoulder. Sometimes a blockage, in this case, a blockage in the hip, where there might be some calcification, some degeneration, some arthritis, a deformity, who knows? Those things, we bump up against those things, and then it causes the muscles to not be able to work fully. So they get congested. Some of you are feeling that. Now take the hands, interlock them behind the thigh, under the calf. And slowly transition from more active to passive in the hip, relying on your hands to bring the knee toward your shoulder and the thigh toward your belly. Those are two distinct movements. Relax the belly. Relax your leg. Your arms are doing the work. Put your mind in your hip. It's a ball and socket joint. Puts your mind deep inside it. And imagine what's happening as you slowly bring your knee out toward your left shoulder. It might be 2 inches of measured movement in your knee in space, maybe 2 millimeters of movement in the hip. Sink into the shape. Slowly lower your foot to the floor. Okay, a reminder that you could support your head with the bolster. Grab your strap and put the strap around the ball of the right foot. Okay. Hands high on the strap. Put the right knee at the same alignment as your left knee. Right knee, left knee about the same height. Hands high. Have a tail of the strap in each hand. And then start to firm your leg. Squeeze the femur. Squeeze the shin muscles. Pull the right toes toward you. Feel the activity on the front, the release on the back. And with the straight knee and with these details, slowly, bit by bit, bring the leg closer to you. If any, if necessary, if desired, adjust your hands up, drop your shoulders. Yeah, don't hold your shoulders down, just you'll learn to relax them down. Yeah, hands high. That's it. It would transfer the effort and the stress from the shoulders and neck to the hands where it's discharged. Yeah, it's for the shoulders and upper body as much as it is for your leg. Every shape takes an all-inclusive approach. Okay, lower your foot and put the strap on the ball of the left foot. Okay. Okay, left knee, same height as the right knee, which is bent. Firm the thigh, extend the knee, flex the ankle, flex the toes. That's it. You can find your way in. Every shape is a doorway. And then consider slowly bringing the leg closer. Why would you do that? Just the hands up as you go. That's what, yeah. Turn the wheel. Good. Make it about the bones, not the stretch in the muscle. Lower your foot to the floor. Interlock your fingers under your head. Set the strap down. Stretch your legs out. Mat width apart. Sometimes by stretching your legs out here, it brings some pain into the low back. If that's the case, support your knees with the bolster crossways. Okay. Heels on the floor, rest heavy, drop the shoulders. Let the weight of your head come into your hands, which have done a lot of work in this class. You'll feel that. Switch the interlock of the fingers. Release your arms to your sides. Observe the shape. Feel the space within and without. And let yourself be healed and whole. All right, now activate your body. Big full body stretch. You might even move your feet back and forth like windshield wiper style, but let that movement come all the way up into the hip. Internal, external rotation, that's it. Yeah, that's good. That's what we're looking for. All right, and then roll onto one side. After a brief pause, push yourself up. Find a comfortable seat to finish your practice. As an outer symbol of the inner healing and inner wholeness, hands to your heart. Everything can show us the way to healed wholeness. That's our ongoing yoga. Namaste. Okay, thanks everybody. Thank you so much. Okay, any questions, comments, let me know. And we'll see you next time. You're welcome.